Hello, it's busy today, isn't it? Lots of us are all online today doing live feeds. So I hope you just enjoyed that last live feed. I was watching it as well. Thank you, Ness, for that. I enjoyed that, and great to have you on doing lives. Now, just wait for some more people to jump on over because I'm not too sure how it works back to back with live feeds on Spiritual Events Directory. So those who are not familiar with me, my name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup. I am based in Wollongong, New South Wales, and it's a beautiful, beautiful summer's day today. I can't believe it. And I have to say, Happy New Year to you all. So wherever you are in the world, I always say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for joining me. Now, I always say to people, pop in the comments section there where you are from, where you're watching from, what time it is there. I love connecting with everybody all around the world. And as I said, summer has finally hit us. So I'm going to be doing this live feed, and then I think I might pop out for a little bit and go for my walk, which I'm trying to religiously do over my break. Now, again, if you are new here, I do ask that you like and share the live feed for me and pop the comments, the comment liked and shared in the comments section there, along with your comments and or questions. I will be doing readings today. But I also encourage people to ask me questions about spiritual things like psychic development, mediumship development. I like to do these shows. I like to educate people, and I like everybody to leave these shows they take something away from it. You may not necessarily get a reading from me today, but if I can give something for you to take away to think about, or give you some clarity about something, or answer a question, great. Just great. That's why I look at these live feeds. I also do live feeds on my own Facebook page, which is the Psychic Pinup. I am going live to a number of different platforms as we speak. So I am on YouTube. I'm on Spiritual Events Directory. I'm also on the Psychic Pinup. I'm trying to condense all the questions down to one page if we can, because sometimes I'm not seeing them until after the live feed. So if you feel like you are not reaching out to me or connecting with me, I encourage you to go to my page, the Psychic Pinup. There is a link there in the comments section there, the Psychic Pinup, to my page. You may have a better chance of me seeing your comments there. So let's have a look at who is online here. There's a number of you, which is great. So I'm assuming that you've just been watching Ness as well. Now you've popped on over to this. I think this is great. And so there's a little bit of confusion before with timings and the whole daylight savings time and normal time and time zones, but we got there. So hello, Jody, Melinda. Hello, Laura. Laura, I can't tell you what to do in a relationship. And I'm going to say this to everybody. A psychic cannot tell you what to do. We can see situations, we can see obstacles, we can see all the bits and bobs in the way, but at the end of the day, we cannot tell you what you should be doing. We can guide you, we can see situations, offer our guidance, but a psychic should not be telling you what to do. This is why I always say to people, we have free will, and it's up to us to make our own, choose our own path, our own destiny, so to speak. So, sorry, honey, I can't tell you what to do. What I will tell you, though, is that if you have got red flags, because they're showing me red flags here, I would say a little bit of time out. And I'm a big advocate of meditation always, and I shouldn't be doing it as much as what I used to do. It's something that I actively need to get back into doing, and that's one of the things that I'm actively going to be seeking out during this new year as well, is to get into the habit of regular meditation again. I'm going to say to you, Laura, to possibly do a bit of that. Now, meditation does not mean that you need to sit there and go for half an hour. Meditation can also be as simple as going for a walk. And when I talk about walk, no music, no electronic devices, no distractions. So it's just you being present on that walk. That is a meditation. Okay. Also, you know what? I hang out washing. That's a form of meditation for me as well. I find it quite therapeutic doing that repetitive thing over and over again, because you've got to concentrate on what you are doing. So, again, I do get clarity. And it's funny because I actually get I do get messages when I'm hanging out clothes, and when I'm doing the washing up as well. So that's just other little forms of meditation. Okay, who else have we got here? Hello, Teresa. Hello, Happy New Year to you as well. Janine, Danielle, hello. Rachel, oh, you love that top. It's actually a dress. It's a long dress. So I've got all these little embroidered things down on the skirt as well. It's very, very Mexican. Thank you. Suzanne, hello from England. Mel, hello. Happy New Year to you as well. And where else have we got? Christine, hello. Suzanne, got you. Yep, I said hello to you. Bella. Okay. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you, Bella? I'm coming there at the end of March. I'll be in Christchurch doing readings at the end of March, or actually the 1st and 2nd of April, I'll be doing readings there. Mandy, Christine, Judy from Orange, hello. I'll be out at Bathurst in a couple of weeks doing readings on the 22nd of January, I think. 2 a.m., Mandy? What are you still doing up at 2 a.m.? And it's the middle of winter as well. Oh, my goodness. Adrian, hello. You're very interested in psychic development. Look, it's funny because I notice that a lot of people get very interested in this modality around about this time of every year. So it's sort of like we go through Christmas, we go through New Year, and then that break between Christmas and New Year, it leaves time for people to start thinking and wondering and questioning. And usually that's when the questions pop up about psychic development and mediumship development as well. So what are you exactly wanting to know about psychic development? Throw me some questions. Okay, Janine, you'd like a reading. And again, if you're not familiar with how I read people, I do ask that you hit me up with specific questions for your readings. If you give me general, ask for what's in store, I'm going to give you whatever Spirit's wanting you to know. And I know from experience, a lot of the time it's not what you wanted to hear. And so if you give me specific questions, I can get through them a lot quicker as well. Also, when I do my readings, I don't run in order of the questions. I'm directed to who I need to be reading. I do not answer medical or legal questions on live feeds, and I try to steer clear a little bit of mediumship only because we have a lag when we do this, and me talking now, you're not seeing it for about another 30 seconds, and I need validation straight away when I bring evidence through, and it just holds the show up. And that's the only reason why. However, I do them privately. Where are we? Rachel from Bathurst, is your trip to Bathurst fully booked? If there are no available times on the Setmore, okay, just rewind a little bit there. Going across the bottom of the screen there, we've got the psychicpinup.setmore.com. That is the link straight through to my automatic, my online booking. Now, if nothing is showing there because I'm in Bathurst on the 22nd of January, if there are no time slots showing there, it means that I'm fully booked out. Alrighty, now. Happiest of New Year's to you, Adrian, as well. Changes for you next year. I was going to say next year. We're in next year already this year. You get what I'm saying. There's changes for you, lovely. Okay. Hello, Christine. You've moved on to my page. I can still see you. Thank you. Now, who else have we got here? Okay, a lot of people are asking for guidance. Okay, this is what I'm going to say again. I work best with specific questions, please. Okay, again, at this time of the year, it leaves a lot of time for people to ponder, think, and that's why all of a sudden we always get to this time of the year, there's a lot of questions going around, people needing guidance. And that's usually when people start questioning about the whole psychic mediumship development as well. So, Chantel, where you're at, there's a lot of people in this energy as a collective at the moment. And I find, as I said, it happens the same time every year. Now, I feel like I need to talk about a move or something around you, Chantel, if that means anything to you. I do feel like that there will be a move that's coming up for you this year. They're showing me that there seems to be some sort of disappointment, heartache that's going on around you as well, lovely. And I feel like there is a move connected in with this as well. Now, this is where I'm talking about the guidance, because I do feel like you picking up and moving on. I do feel like, and again, I do feel like I'm moving a bit of a distance. There's something here with the distance that's happening with you as well. But I feel like I'm compelled to say that what's happened in the past, there's things here. 2022, I feel like literally we've shut the door on 2022. And I still feel like there is a bit of mourning from that period of 2022. Should have, could have, would have, if that makes sense. But now I'm being shown here it's a whole new chapter, whole new transformation for you, and you're not to look back. Okay, you can't look back on this because they're showing me you projecting forward, and I'm feeling like there is some sort of move or something that's happening here as well. And I will acknowledge that there is heartache, there is disappointment that's coming up around you as well. If that's what you're wanting me to guidance on, I'm just going to say you need to release a lot of these fears. They're showing me there's a lot of fear that's going on with this as well, and you need to understand and trust that the universe does have your back. Now, I can speak from experience. The more we resist changes and the more we resist or try to keep things the way that we want them is when things do not work out. And it's I just feel like the sooner you release and accept whatever it is that's going on with you, the sooner I see that these other good things are going to be attracted into your life, if that makes sense. That's the only way I can describe that. Okay, but look, I hope that helps you, honey. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay. Okay, so Laura, you're saying I do lots of walking. I guess that what I need to know is what do you see in my future? Okay, again, everybody, I'm going to ask you, can you ask me for specific questions, please? Because I'm getting a lot of what do I see? What do I see? I see a lot of things. And again, I'm going to say it again. At this time of the year, everybody's in a bit of a lull period where they're not sure which direction, because we're in a new period. We've had all this time to think about things. Now, I'm going to say to you, Laura, that there was a light bulb or light bulb moment for you over the Christmas break. And I just feel like you are contemplating it and you're still sitting on it and waiting for signs. Okay. And that's what I'm going to say. By the end of this month, you will have things in place for moving forward. I'm going to say, I'm writing down the word education here as well. So what is that thing that you're wanting to learn? Because I feel like there's something that you're sitting on, and there's a little bit of procrastinating that's going on here. And I just feel like by the end of the month, you'll have things in place in terms of moving forward. But I feel like it's something to do around further learning for you. Okay. Christine, who's taking the washing game. I like hanging out washing. I really enjoy it. It's very therapeutic for me. Hello, Kate. You know what? I was thinking about you the other day because I haven't seen you for a while. You're sort of like you've disappeared into thin air, but welcome back. Okay, so you're in the North Island. Okay. Hello, Chanel, my faithful. Happy New Year to you too. Therese, hello. Nice to see you. Now, I've got lots and lots of people. Oh my goodness, hang on. Let me scroll. I didn't realize I was so far up the page. Where are we? Just seeing if I've got some feedback here, but I don't seem to, but that's okay. Okay, so Chantel, thank you. Love it all. Okay, that's all that matters. Okay, half the time I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. It just comes out of my mouth, and I just hope to God you understand it because I don't. But that's good. That's all that matters. Now, where are we? Now, who's this? Jody. Jody. How do I know your name too, Jody? Will I go away in April? Will you go away in April? Yeah. Yeah. Now, this is the thing. Either you're worried about work or you're worried about not having enough money for this or something. But either way, I'm going to say yes, there is definitely a trip. Now, this also, am I correct that this involves getting on a plane as well? Because I do see like distance. It's the only way I can describe it. And I feel like that's the start of new beginnings for you as well. So I'm going to say yes, do not worry about the, if it's work that you're worried about or finances, don't, because I just see you head down, bum up between now and then, and I see it all being good. Okay. Okay, see, work. That's what I knew, it was around work. It's happening. I'm seeing it's fine. Okay, so yes, I'm going to say yes. Oh my God. If I had half of your problems, Chanel, I'd be laughing. In a private reading, you told me I'd have two men to choose from. You were right. How on earth do I choose which one to pursue? What's the rush? Honestly, what is the rush? Now, and again, those who are watching me, I read for Chanel privately, so I will disclose that. And now I don't remember what I tell you, Chanel, you know that. But if I told you two and there's two to choose from now, I do know your history and I do know what you have been through. And that's why I'm going to say to you, what is the rush? Okay, do not rush. Just go with the flow, okay, and enjoy it. Okay, because again, all right, they're giving me the word manifesting again. Manifesting, I know that we've had a whole discussion about manifesting. Now, if you start getting into your head again about this, you're going to self-sabotage again. So just enjoy it. Lucky thing. Seriously. Oh, where are we at? So those who've just joined me, if you're not familiar, I do. I'm from Wollongong, New South Wales. It's about an hour south of Sydney, and I do private readings face to face at Port Kembla and also on Zoom if you can't come and see me face to face. And I do travel quite regularly, and I'll be out at Young on. Hang on. 20th of January, I'm at Goulburn. 21st, I'm at Young. 22nd, I'm at Bathurst. Anybody who's in Canberra, I will be in Canberra the weekend after that on Saturday, the 28th of January. I'm doing a whole day of private readings there in Canberra. So if you would like to have a private reading with me, I'm now taking bookings for that. And you can do that through the psychicpinup.setmall.com or pop on over to my Facebook page, which is the Psychic Pinup. I believe that the link is also there in the comments section there somewhere in Facebook. And then I will be up in Brisbane at the end of February for the Mind Body Spirit Festival. And I'm also doing a stage platform show at Port Kembla at the Vault on Saturday, the 18th of February. I understand that tickets are now on sale for that. Now, getting back, again, I'll say, let's be specific with the questions, guys. Okay, Rachel, please. Okay, hello, lovely. Okay, please and thank you. Guidance on separation. Okay, look, we can't sugarcoat these things. It's separations. To me, like separations is also like a death as well. Divorces and there's all these mourning. I call it a mourning period. It doesn't matter whether it's death, separation, divorce, breakups. There's always this period of mourning that we do go through here, and this is what I'm going to say to you: be kind to you. And I'm just being shown here, don't rush anything. Do not rush anything. Now, also, I feel like I need to acknowledge a legal thing around you here as well. Now, whether you've engaged or you're thinking about it, I don't see it being nasty, put it that way, but I am being shown that that is being explored as well. And again, don't feel guilty for doing that. We do need to protect our interests at the same time. But at the same time, I'm also being asked to pass on to not rush into anything. Okay, I do see it all working out the way it's meant to, and I do see you settling down. Okay, I want to say happy families once it's all settled down, if that makes sense. So you just do you. You be kind to you. I feel like I need to acknowledge who's doing the gaslighting as well. I just feel like there is somebody either in your head or you're second guessing things as well. So again, step away from all of that and look at it from the bigger picture. They're just saying to me again, all right, they're saying you need to reverse roles here, and what you are, pretend that you are speaking to your best friend, and what advice would you give your best friend? Okay, and that's what you need to be doing for yourself as well. Okay, so the gaslighting again, because I they're actually giving me some explicit words that I feel like it's you talking to a best friend about. You need to do the same thing for you. All right, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you. Okay, who else have we got here now? Okay, so that makes sense for you. That's all that matters. Just as long as that makes sense for you, lovely. So you're welcome. Hmm. Okay. Suzanne, hello, honey. Will my daughter and older son come back to me? Okay. This has been a long time, hasn't it? I just feel like there's been a separation for quite a long time, and they're showing me where you're at now. Is there's a whole healing period. Healing. They're talking about healing period. So that's why I see downtime with you, and I've just been shown a lot of time out. So that's indicating to me that there has been it's been quite a while since they have not been around you. Is that right? If you can just give me some feedback on that as we do this reading, and this is why I hate asking for feedback straight away because there's always such a lag here. Now they're showing me here the answer to your question. I do get a yes, but it's not in the immediate future. I still feel like there's other things at play here before they do come to you. Now I keep being shown money, 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 and coins and money. So whether somebody has a financial situation or something and they reach out to you and that's the what's going to break the ice or something, but I feel like I need to bring up the subject of finances and money around one of your children. This may be the opening of the gate to let that energy back in, if that makes sense, but I'm not seeing it anytime soon. I'm just asking for a bit of a time frame here for you, if I can get that. There's something about picking up pieces as well. Now, I'm picking up number 10, October. I feel like possibly around about October later on this year, I'm picking up the number 10. And when I get numbers, they're like time frames. So 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, the month of October being the 10th month. But I'm favouring October for you. So I hope that helps you, lovely. Okay, Desiree, I can't tell you what to do, honey. And I think you've probably just jumped on because I've at the beginning, I've just told everybody psychics cannot tell you what you should be doing. We can see situations and we can see it playing out, but ultimately we all have free will and these are decisions that you need to be making for yourself. But look, you don't have to be a psychic to read into this question. Should I stay in my marriage? Obviously there's issues that are going on there as well, but this is when I'm going to say there's soul searching that needs to go on here with you. I feel very stagnant, put it that way, and I also feel like there is a lot of upset that's going on in the relationship as well. Now I feel like where you currently are at, there is a tower moment, tower. And when we read tarot, there's a card called the Tower. card, and that's when everything just crumbles down, the foundations pull out from underneath you. It's like you've got no control, and that's what I'm feeling like with you. Okay. I also feel like there's a little bit of control here in the relationship as well. So I feel like possibly you've lost a little bit of your independence. You feel like you're losing you, and that's why I'm going to say there's some soul searching that you need to be doing with this. Okay, but I can't tell you what to do. They're highlighting March for you, but I feel like March is when you're going to get yourself. They're talking to me about you and doing some sort of personal growth group things with other women, empowering. That's what I'm being shown around you, and I feel like March is quite significant for you. Okay, so look, I hope that helps you. So yeah, lots of control. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of tower moments here, and where you feel like you've got no control. Okay, so I do see that something that you need to be working on is getting your power back. That's probably your affirmation for you, reclaiming your power. So write down, I'm a powerful person. Repeat that to yourself. Okay, because at the moment, I feel like you're not believing it. And I feel like you need to talk yourself back up. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Okay, trapped. Okay, nobody's ever trapped. Okay, when I say people say I'm trapped, it's a psychological thing. Okay, we're never trapped. We're never physically chained to anything, lovely. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay, now Suzanne, I believe you asked me about your children coming back. Okay, so unless I've missed other questions, other comments here, me and my daughter text me, but not a lot. I always tell her that I love and miss her. You keep doing that, lovely. I just get that there's this distance. Okay. Laura, I believe I answered that for you last week, lovely. I did a reading for you last week, I remember. Okay, see, here's Rachel, voice of reason for you, Laura. Okay, red flags, red flags. They are warning us for a reason. Stop and ask yourself if you deserve what you're getting or not getting. Totally. Totally. Okay. See, us again, I'm going to say, and with all respect to all the gentlemen that are watching here, women have got this DNA in them that we seem to mother people and put other people first and worry about other people's feelings and emotions before we worry about ourselves. Okay, so just take all that on board as well. And it's absolutely no disrespect to the males. It's just I'm talking about our DNA makeup. Mm. Yep, last Tuesday, Laura, if you go back and watch last Tuesday's one. Okay, Beverly, did I have a stroke? Look, honey, I don't answer medical or legal on live feeds. If you feel like you had a stroke, look, go to the doctor, go to the hospital. I can't stress that enough. I don't know why you're asking me, lovely. It's if it's medical conditions should not be treated lightly. Okay, so if you feel like you get yourself to the doctor, you get yourself to the hospital or your health professional at what country you're in, lovely. Okay, Laura, you've got some. As much as it hurts, I want to know everything. Look, this is the thing. Everything works out the way it's meant to work out. And again, a lot of us, okay, and again, I'm not using your marriage as an example. We stay in situations because we don't like change and we have fear of the unknown. And that's what stops a lot of us from growing as a person. It's the change. None of us likes change, and it's all about fear, 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 fearful of losing out, fear of things not working out. But I can tell you, everything happens for a reason, and you are where you are supposed to be right now. There's lessons for you to learn, and me, I've just trained myself. Now I know that the universe has my back. all the time. So I mean, I do have moments of doubt. I mean, I am human, but ultimately I know that spirit, my team, the universe has my interests at heart. So I've learned to trust the intuition that I feel, the funny feelings I get when I meet people, or if something's not quite sitting right, or anything. I've learned to trust that. And it's not something that's going to come overnight for you either, honey, because I'm just being shown here that I feel like that has been beaten out of you a little bit. And I don't mean physically, I mean psychologically, where you doubt a lot of you doubt yourself a lot. And it's a process that you've got to go through to build up that confidence again. Okay. Anne Marie, okay, I've just seen that one there. Don't know if you can see my messages. I just saw that one. Okay. Beverly, about blood clots and that again, honey, I don't do medical or legal on live feed. Just go with what your health professionals are telling you, honey. I can't stress that enough. Okay, Belinda, hello. You're manifesting a relationship, are you, lovely? Okay. How are you manifesting though? Okay, this is the thing, because are you manifesting a certain person, or are you manifesting this, what the qualities and traits that you would like in that person? Okay, if you're trying to manifest a certain person, that is when it's for me personally, in my opinion, that's bordering on what we call black magic, because you're interfering with another person's free will. I would manifest, if you are manifesting traits in people, great. But what you need to be doing here is putting it out there to the universe and then detaching yourself. I did do a video a couple of months ago about manifesting, and the secret to manifesting is to put it out there, then to detach yourself. The quickest way to manifest is to detach. If you're still attached to a certain idea or certain person, that actually delays it to come in. So it's like you've got to put it out there, forget about it, and understand that the universe has your back. Now let's have a little look for you. So relationship reading for me. I'm manifesting every day, every day, every day, every day. Okay. This is the thing. I feel like you're going to meet this person. Okay. They're showing me something to do with either a collaboration where you are with other like-minded people, or something to do around work. Either way, I feel like they're at that level with you. They're either work to do around work, or something to do around further learning. Either way, you're both on the same page, if that makes sense. Where you're at, okay, you've not had a very good, yeah, you've Yeah, I want to say, yeah, yeah. Is that all I need to say with you past ones? You get what I'm saying with that. And I just feel like you're a little bit iffy and worried about the same thing happening again. I'm not seeing it happening again for you. This is the thing. I feel like, right, okay, you're still a little bit fixated on somebody in the past as well. Is that right? Because I just feel like you need to detach yourself from them before that person's coming in. Okay, I don't feel like it's that person. I feel like it's another one. Okay, they're not giving me, they just said April's significant with you as well. Okay, April, they're saying there's a trip or there's something going on in April where I feel like possibly this person will cross your path. But I'll leave that there for you, lovely. Okay, so you're doing it every morning, not a certain person. Okay. You mean meditation, not medication? You said medication last week, girl. Cut the ties. That's right. Cut ties. Okay, Luciano, what have you got a specific, because can your spirit see true romance? Is this for you, lovely? Is this a question that you're asking for yourself, if you can let me know? Okay, Michael, I don't answer health questions or legal questions on live feeds, lovely. Did we talk about breath work? I was exposed to breath work 2 days after our reading. Okay, did I miss other comments that you put on there? I've just refresh my memory. Breath work, please. Okie dokie. Now. Where are we? Here, Chloe. Any guidance for 2023? Lovely. Okay. For you. All right. They're showing me last year, get used to saying that, 2022 was full of changes for you. I feel like highs, lows. I feel like there was times there where you felt like your head was spinning a little bit as well. And before it blinked and like the year was over, I just felt like now you're only just catching your breath. What they're saying here, do you work for yourself or do you work in some sort of supervisory role where I feel like you are a little bit higher up than others? They're showing me that you're very good at not no, you are good at decision making. They're just showing me here as a role model. I'm trying to work out what are you trying to give me? I want to say a leader in things. Okay, so this is what I feel like is going to happen for you this year, and that's where I feel like I need to be talking about work for you. So, if you're not in that role now, I see something of that nature coming up around you, and I just feel like you would think you were busy last year. This year, you're going to be busier, but I see that all as a good thing for you. Okay, I hope that helps you. Yeah. Oops. Hang on. Scroll. Okay. I suggested breath work. So you've exposed it. Good. Okay. Good. That is great. Bree, Happy New Year to you as well, lovely. If you've just jumped on, I do ask if you are specific with questions, guys. I just can get through them a lot quicker as well. I try not to be airy-fairy with these guidance and things like that. Not in that role, but thank you. We'll be looking forward to it. Yeah. Okay. I hope I mean, when people ask me for guidance and whatever, I'm giving you what Spirit's wanting you to know, and that's what they're wanting you to know. Luciano, I don't understand what your question is. Let me know what your question is, because it's just like, does my spirit see true romance? Is that for you? What question are you wanting? You're wanting a relationship reading, are you? If you can let me know. So just wait for you to come on, lovely. Okay. I'm going to treat that as a yes. That's what you're wanting to know, because I haven't got time to wait for these lags to happen. But what they're showing me here with you, okay, 18 August with you. What's the relevance with August with you? Straight away, they've just hit me up with August. And now, if you're asking about true romance, they're just showing me here. I want to say that you've been healing. There's been a lot of healing that's been going on with you in terms of a relationship or a partnership. And I still feel like you are sort of like in the, not the midst of it, but coming out the tail end of it. I just feel like there's still a little bit of work that needs to be done on you here. Now they're just showing me in terms of a relationship, the person that they are showing me, I don't feel like that they have crossed your paths yet. I'm not picking up the energy with that yet, but I feel like I have to talk about August with you around this person. Okay, and please don't get disheartened if you think, oh my God, that's another 8 months away. 8 months is very, very quick. Like last year, I blinked and the year was over for me. Now, with you, I'm going to say there is movement there in that department around about August, and that's why I said, what's going on in August? Because I feel like that's quite significant for you. So I'll leave that there, lovely. Now, who else do we have here? Okay, you're welcome. Okay, Mel, what's your question? Had a spiritual question. If you can just pop it up again, because sometimes it's hard for me to go back. I'm operating off a number of different platforms, and I try to condense everything down into the one box here, but sometimes I can only see half a dozen at a time, and sometimes it's hard to go back and see the questions again. Getting a number 2 for you, Adrian. 18 months, 2 years. Okay, I just feel like you have not put your finger on what you need to be doing. Like, I just feel like you're still finding your feet of what you specialize in. And I can speak from experience as well, because when I first started doing a lot of this, I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be a psychic medium, and I didn't think I was one. And I've tried all these different modalities, Reiki, Buddhism, I've tried so many different things, and I kept getting drawn back to this, kept getting drawn back. And I think the reason why I'm saying that is you need to open up and see what you keep getting drawn back to, drawn back. But I just see you trying a number of different modalities before you actually settle down. And once you settle down on that one thing, that's when all that energy will be put into that one modality. But I just feel like I know what you do. And again, people who are watching, I read privately for Adrian as well. Now I'm just being shown here that once you, okay, they're just taking my, right. Okay. Have we got, okay, there's somebody on here who's passed a dementia. I've got a gentleman here. Now, unless he's related to you, Adrian, it's somebody on here. I've got a gentleman here who has had dementia, or he either had a stroke or something, and it's taken away his thought process. He can't think. And that's happening when I'm talking to you, Adrian. So I need to acknowledge that so I can get my thought process back. If anybody can relate to that while I'm doing this. Now, what was I saying with you, Adrian? That's what I'm just saying. I just feel like you are still toying with different modalities, and once you sink your teeth into the one that you love, that's what you're going to be doing. I'm going to say same, but different. Okay, and I'll leave that there. Okay. Okay, Heather, the reason why you're dreaming is because a lot of the time they are visits. Okay. Now, this is what I do say, because I get a lot of people ask me this all the time. Why am I dreaming of such and such or such and such? Um, Now, for me, in my opinion, they are visitations. If they are very, very vivid and there's a lot of emotion in these dreams, my God, yes, they are. They are visitations from spirit world. Now, again, I'm going to go one step further as well, because I dream a lot of people in the living as well. Now, I know that when I dream, I leave my body on the 5D, and a lot of the times we are meeting people on the 5D plane. So don't rule that out either. I wake up tired half the time because I'm off doing things, and I come back into my body and I feel like I haven't even had a sleep. But that's another discussion for another day. The whole astral travel when we sleep, but they are visitations, lovely. Okay. Okay, Elizabeth, do you have any guidance for 2023 for me? Is the course I'm doing the right one? Okay, now I'm going to give a collective here for everybody with guidance for 2023. What guidance do I give everybody for 2023? And I'm going to say the guidance is listen to your intuition. Understand that the universe has your back. If something doesn't sit right with you, listen to it. If something feels great, go with it. Don't worry about the logistics, the what is, and throwing all these other obstacles. What if this happens? What if that happens? Understand that the universe has your back. Okay, so anybody who's asking me for that for 2023, that is my guidance. Now you're asking me, is this course I'm doing the right one for me? Okay, I'm being shown that you're going to learn a lot, put it that way. Okay, I feel like it's going to lead you into something else though as well. This course that you're doing, what is it? Because I have to also ask you, is there some sort of element of legal thing going on in here as well? And I don't mean like studying law, but is it something to do also with learning policies, procedures, the way things are done? And because to me that falls under the umbrella of legal things as well, the way things are done correctly, or if things aren't done, what will happen, etc. So I feel like what you're doing, yes, I do see that you will be doing it, but I feel like it's going to lead into something else. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Ricky Lee, your baby will come when they are ready to come. Now, where else have we got? Okay, you're welcome, lovely. I don't know if that helps you, but that's what they just showed me there. Who else have we got here? Hi, Nikki. My forte is not in spirit guides, and it took me a number of years to just even be able to see my guides. Is one of them Native American? Again, I can't answer that for you, lovely. This is when I say to people, for me personally, I feel like that is a journey for you to be doing, and I don't feel like it's for a psychic to tell you. It's one of these things where you go on a journey and to learn to communicate with your guides and with your team, and we do this through meditation. And as I said, it took me a number of years to for them to reveal themselves to me. And I used to get frustrated with it. And it's all about learning trust and learning to communicate with them. So I can't answer your question. Is one of them Native American? I'm sorry. It's something that I encourage you to go and meditate. There's plenty of meditations there on YouTube where you can learn to connect with your team and get messages through. But I can't help you with that today. I'm sorry, lovely. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, lovely. Whew, okay. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? How are we going for time? Oh, geez, it's gone quickly, hasn't it? So if you've just jumped on, I do encourage everybody to go on over to my Facebook page, which is the Psychic Pinup. The link is there in the comments section. It just means you got more of a chance of me seeing your comments. I just from experience. It's sometimes I don't see things till after the live feed. And again, if you want to book a private reading with me, I can do Zoom readings and I can also do face-to-face. I'm still on leave until the 19th of January. I'm starting up again then, and then I'll be in Goulburn on the 20th of January, Young on the 21st of January. Then I will also be in Bathurst on the 22nd of January. I think I'm pretty much booked out for a lot of those at the moment. The following week, I'm going to be in Canberra. So anybody who is on here today and you are in Canberra and you would like to have a private reading with me, I will be there on Saturday, the 28th of January, and I am taking bookings for that now. Where are we? Who was the one? Okay, this gentleman, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's funny. I know that there is somebody on here whose grandfather passed with dementia. Okay, who is on here? Because it's an elderly person, so I don't feel like he's specifically saying he's the grandfather. He's the grandfather, not the father. So there is somebody on here, and I just feel like he lived by himself. Is that right? He was by himself. And then and again, this is why I don't like doing mediumship on these live feeds, because of the lag. But I'm just going to give you the information that he's giving me. Now, I'm being shown he was by himself. I don't feel like he lived with others. Is that right? Or he was not. He was home alone, or he's by himself when he passed. Now he's showing me also he was in care as well, but he was by himself, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to say this was last year, though. I'm feeling like this was last year, and he just also had me write down the month of August again. They seem to like August with me today. So August, I feel like, is significant with this person as well. Now, I've got a couple of you on here. Okay, so Bree, Italian. No, don't worry. I speak Italian, lovely. Don't worry. It doesn't matter what language they speak. Me as a medium, I work through many senses. I see things clairvoyantly. I hear things. I get thoughts. I smell. I taste. I have feelings. So they don't need to be speaking Italian to me. It doesn't matter. Now, this is right. I have to say, you're saying hard to understand, but Mandy, you're saying your granddad did what? Okay, and this is why I don't like doing mediumship. Can I say that enough? I'm just going to give you the message. Okay, so I'm picking up August, if somebody can get back to me about that. And I'm also being shown he wants you to know all okay. He's doing this. All okay. I don't know whether he used to say that a lot. All okay, okay, but he's just saying okay, all okay. And I just feel I get a lot of hand gestures with this person as well. Now, he's also showing me something to do with the diet at the end. The food, he's talking about bland food. Okay, but I'm just going to leave that there because it just takes up a lot of my time here, and we've got a lot of people watching, but he wants you to know he's okay, and he's just giving thumbs up. So there's a lot of hand gestures going on with this gentleman as well. So I'll leave that there. I'll go back and have a look at these comments later on. I'm just trying to keep this show going. Okay, so my nonno passed, but August does sound like it could be a birthday or the month he passed. Yeah, okay, I have to highlight August with this. And this is why I talk about evidence that we bring through and how I need the feedback straight away, because there's usually a couple that can claim this, and I like to nut it down to the person that it's meant to be going to. I do feel like it's you, Bree, and that's why he's saying he's doing this. He's doing this. Okay. Now, are you from Wollongong area, lovely? He's not Calabrese though, is he? I just don't feel like he's Calabrese. But I'll leave that there for you, lovely. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I thought you were from Wollongong, but this is the thing, because the reason why I asked you is because I keep seeing Marco Polo. And now Marco Polo for me is I believe it's a nursing home. It's a care facility down here in Wollongong. And I keep seeing the word Marco Polo. Okay. Now, where are we? I was coming back to this other lady here. I've lost you. I've lost you. I've lost you. Where are we? I've lost you, and there's a reason why I've lost you, lovely, because I don't think I'm meant to be giving you a message today. Okay, there we are. Jenny Louise. Okay. Passed away June. Okay. This was a sudden passing, wasn't it, lovely? Okay, again, I'm not a fan of doing mediumship on these feeds, but what I'm picking up here, a sudden passing, and he's saying, what I'm getting here is I feel like there is somebody that has been crossed. He's saying somebody else has crossed your path. Somebody else has been put in the picture here for you, and he's saying that will never heal that component of your heart, but it's to help you heal. There's somebody else that's come into your life. I feel like I need to highlight here that has been your rock or is your rock, and he's saying he's giving me. Here's another one with thumbs up. I'm also picking up a lot of solvent smells around him, like chemicals. So what did he do for work, or what was he around? Because I feel like I need to acknowledge that as well. But he does come through, and he's picking up that there's a lot of anxiety going on with you, and how you seem to be second guessing, or it's sort of like there's a lot of withdrawal with you, and he wants you to come out of your shell. He's saying everything's okay, Mum. Everything. Just stop doubting yourself with other things as well. He says that you're very scared to move forward, and he said he gives you a blessing. He's giving you a blessing as well. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, what I'm meaning by that. But he's specifically passing on blessings to you for what's going on in your life at the moment, and he's making a joke that he was the Christmas angel this year as well. So I feel like he was quite cheeky at the same time. But I want to say he was a devil, but he was an angel. But he's saying he was Christmas angel. Okay, but I'll leave that there for you. Lovely. Okay, so we are coming up to 2 o'clock. Okay, so I'm only allowed on here till 2. So I'm going to wrap it up there today. Again, if you haven't already gone over to like my Facebook page, the Psychic Pinup, please do do that. I am still on leave until the 18th, 19th of January, so I'm still not doing any evening time live feeds on that Facebook page until later on this month, but I will be back on the Spiritual Events Directory again this time next week. And I also, as you know, I do stream to YouTube, the Psychic Pinup, and a couple of other platforms as well at the same time. But thank you, everybody. Happy New Year. I hope you did have a wonderful New Year and it wasn't too stressful for you all. And I will be back next week, same time, same bat channel. And great to see you and look forward to seeing you then. See you later. Bye.